The region of the Iron Desert is a vast, barren land of iron rocks, flecked with red rust. Rivers of iron flow across the landscape, their color a dull, rusty brown. And while the metal is in liquid form, it is not hot to the touch, suggesting it may be magical in nature. The only plants that grow in the region is the rust iron bush, a metal barbed plant made up of small iron reeds. They can sprout iron rust berries, and while they can be picked, they cannot be eaten as they are made entirely out of metal. Throughout the desert, thousands of rusty pillars rise dozens of feet into the sky. Their tops glow with red and green orbs of energy, and they displace a magnetic charge across the landscape, attracting non-native metals to its surface. Around the pillars are a series of metallic orbs that spin around the poles. Their constant rotation seems to build up a magnetic charge within the pillar, which is then released through the glowing orbs on the top in the form of lightning. They spend most of their time around the pillars, but they can venture out to talk with travelers, their voices sounding like an electrical hum. They tend to be curious, asking questions, and will follow around those they like for some time before returning to their pillars to recharge. While many Magnar are peaceful, some can be more aggressive, and all are capable of defending themselves. They use their magnetic pull to disarm opponents by attracting their weapons to their magnetic body, and in some cases can produce fields so intense they can rip metal armor right off an attacker. Their origins are steeped in mystery, but the Magnar claim they were built long ago by the first followers of the Spark and the wizard Yola. They claim she learned the secrets of magnetism from the earth elementals and together created armies of their kind. They were built in the early days of the Federation during the Great Automaton War, when the mechanical beings of rust and spikes spread across the galaxy, rampaging over entire worlds. The Magnar were used as weapons to disrupt their systems and even pull them apart in battle. So effective were the Magnar against the automaton, they were used across 100 worlds, but with the secrets of their creation lost and their magnetic fields waning over the ages, they were finally reduced to a few hives in the Iron Desert, where the last of them stand on the brink of extinction. Besides the Magnar, not much else lives in the Iron Desert, other than rugged nomads who mostly raid and attack travelers for food. They move through the Iron Desert, often to the borders, striking neighboring towns before hiding back into the deeps of the wasteland, away from justice. The region can also produce electrical storms brought on by the great magnetic fields held in the rock, and lightning skitters across the ground, sometimes so fierce they can be seen exploding for miles. Often there is little warning of a coming storm, and once the first few sparks begin to pop, travelers only have minutes before the region becomes engulfed in energy. For more information on the Great Automaton War, please refer to the Wars of the Early Third Age in the Exemplia Library.